Top 10 hip hop labels of all time. Number 1, Def Jam Records. Def Jam is like the Motown of hip hop. Everybody that raps wanted to be a part of Def Jam at some point in their life. Def Jam has the all-star team. Def Jam was the superpower. Def Jam is the blueprint of hip hop. Everybody's been on Def Jam. LL Cool J, Jay-Z, Run DMC, Beastie Boys, Slick Rick. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. The Def Jam imprint is all over hip hop. Number 2, Death Row Records. Suge Knight put together an all-star superpower label. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Tupac, Dogg Pound. I can go on and on and on. Death Row controlled the whole rap game at one point. I think Death Row might have made $1 billion for Interscope. Death Row was a force to be reckoned with. Number 3, Rap-A-Lot Records. Jay Prince, Scarface, Devin the Dude, the Ghetto Boys, the Ghetto Twins. Rap-A-Lot did underground hip-hop a favor. They were very consistent. I don't think Rap-A-Lot ever put a whack album out. They had 0. Rap-A-Lot, they had UGK at one point. Rap-A-Lot was the go-to label in the South. Rap-A-Lot gave underdogs a chance. Number 4, No Limit Records. Master P changed hip-hop. Master P was putting an album out every week, every month at an alarming rate. He had a roster that nobody could compete with at the time. He signed Snoop Doggy Dogg, man. Master P was making that bank. Master P was putting out 18 songs of fire with the iconic pen and pixel album covers. If you had a CD book, it was filled with No Limit. No Limit had Beats by the Pound, Fiend, Mystical, C Murder, Silk the Shocker, Mia X, Mac, Mr. Servon. Yeah. Number 5, Cash Money Records. Birdman and Slim, they gave us Lil Wayne, BG, Turk, Juvenile, Manny Fresh on the productions. Cash Money is still going strong. Cash Money probably sold over 1 billion records. And everything Birdman said he did, he probably did it. Birdman, a true iconic hustler. I mean, Cash Money was so cold, they even gave us Drake and Nicki Minaj later on. I mean, Lil Wayne is the GOAT, man. Thank you, Cash Money. Number 6, Rockefeller Records. Jay-Z put what Jay-Z's done for hip-hop, and Rockefeller just, Dame Dash, Biggs, they had camera on them later on. They had so many people on that label, Beanie Siegel. They signed Kanye West. It was something about wearing that Rockefeller chain that meant something. Rockefeller. Number 7, Bad Boy. Diddy gave us Biggie Smalls. He gave us Shine, Craig Mack, French Montana, Black Rob, Shine. He gave us Lil Kim. Bad Boy did they thing. Bad Boys is, yes, you got to give him his credit. Bad Boys still did they thing. Number 8, Suave House. Tony Draper, A-Bomb JG, Mr. Mike, South Circle, Thorough, T-Mix on the track. Suave House had their own sound. You had to have a Suave House CD in your mix. Crime Boss was killing it underground. Everybody was jamming Suave House in the South. Tila. Man, I can go on and on and on. If you know, you know. Number 9, Swisher House. What Swisher House did for Texas, you had to be here to know. They gave us Chameleon there, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Mike Jones. Shout out to DJ Michael, 5,000 watts, RIP. What you did for the culture, man, we thank you for it. Thank you, Swisher House. Swisher House is an iconic label. They took what DJ Screw did and took it to the next level. Thank you, Michael Watts. Number 10, I'm going to give it up to Strange Music, because with Tech Nine, and I think his name is Toby, I can't remember the owner's name, what they done on the independent level, it's like they branded, they got branded, they got compounds. The merchandise game is strong. Tech Nine is probably the most complete artist all the way around that doesn't have that mainstream appeal, but what he's done is amazing. So I'm gonna say Strange Music, number 10. I know people might be like, what? Give them boys their card. Tech Nine. If you want to know how to run an independent label successfully, just study Strange Music and what they have done. They signed Brother Lynch Hung. They had what's the other guy name? Chris Kalinko, whatever his name was. They had I can't think of the other guy's name, but Strange Music for sure. And then we had Ruthless Records. We had Sick With It Records. There's a lot of labels I can name. So Def. There's so many I can go. And if you got a problem with it, tell them Gen said it already. Yeah.